Hi, my name is Brian, and this is my story of living with ALS.
I'm married for almost 18 years. I have 5 kids.
Kind of wrestling with where I am.
I feel like this week I got hit by a wrecking ball.
ALS is fully intent on killing me. With ALS, no white flags, but nothing that is taken away makes me as sad or as scared as losing my ability to speak.
It never even crossed my mind that I would not be able to speak intelligibly within 25 months. Yes, I can feel it all, and no, you won't break me. This is never going to stop hurting. You live with this your whole life. These last 8 weeks are a blur. I've spent most of October and the beginning of November in the hospital. I have found my niche, and that is investing my life in the lives of others, starting with my wife and kids, and then others all around me. I am who I am because of this disease. Thank you for being here for it. Love.
Two or three kids thanking you for the highs in a 4-door with the same 4 chords playing that 4 roll down window. Sipping 4 cold chords, packing 6 more for that little old 4 turns off a back row. The same 4 highs, 4 down Friday nights, yeah, feeling just like forever. No, I couldn't see me needing anything more, yeah, that's the kind of life, that's the kind of life I was made for. You and me with a fire in the backyard, sundress in a Bass Pro hat, and only needing you in my arms. Yeah, we were made for that. You and me were made for that.
Time for an update, monthly update. This is November, and this is for December. January update. April the 4th.
May update. This is our update for June. August. For the month of September. This is the update for October. For November, this will be my update for December 2021.
My name is Brian, and I was diagnosed with ALS, or Lou Gehrig's disease, in April 2020. ALS is a neurological disease that destroys your motor neurons, meaning your muscles no longer respond to your brain. Within just 3 years, I have lost all abilities to do anything for myself. I literally went to bed one night totally fine and woke up the next day with a limp. I have 5 kids, ages 18, 17, 16, 14, and 11. I have been married to my Christy for 20 years. I miss riding my bike and casually interacting with people. I miss the ease of how life was. I miss playing with my kids and making love to my wife. This has been one of the most difficult struggles with ALS, in that we have had to redefine our relationship, but we are committed to figuring it out.
Chrissy takes care of me full time, plus the 5 kids, like a single mother.
Dad has 2 appointments.
When they told me you have 2 to 5 years to live, I had to begin to deal with the very real reality that it could be 2 to 5 years. And I know it'll be fucking hard. I know it'll be so hard.
I have stared death in the face, and I fully understand that something could go wrong tonight and I could be gone. So, I live present. Right here. Right now. I do feel like I am a better human, better husband, better dad and better friend. I try to attend as many track meets, baseball games, softball games, art exhibits and whatever else they are doing. One must be intentional about showing up for their life. If we don't do this, our life will pass us by. Your life is a gift and we only get one shot at it. So, be here for it. I now devote my whole life to love and helping people find their own path to their soul. Whatever that may look like. My life is magic and in many ways, I feel like the luckiest man in the world. I get a front row seat to watching my kids grow through adversity. I get to spend my time reinventing my life with my wife. I get to meet people who make my life richer. If I only had one word to leave with people, that word would be love.
I awoke at 6:30 a.m., my routine for 2 years. It was a warm September morning in New Orleans, 2019. I dressed in my workout clothes and began my Beachbody workout, rotating between P90X, P90X3, and Insanity. Feeling fit and energized after an hour-long session, I laced up new running shoes for a 3-mile run. Training for the New Orleans Rock and Roll Half Marathon, I noticed my left foot dragging at the 1-mile mark along Bayou St. John. Thinking the shoes were at fault, I shrugged it off. That afternoon, I walked to my job teaching PE at Morris Jeff Community School. While playing dodgeball, I stumbled when my left foot caught the gym floor. The next morning, I felt doing lunges with 20-pound dumbbells. Despite not feeling injured, I laid off my foot. Weeks passed, and I developed a slight limp. At this point, I mentioned it to Christy and asked if she could make me a doctor's appointment. Her reply was, "Boy, do I look like your secretary?" I told her that was an outdated term. It's an administrative assistant. That November, I had an appointment. After I explained to the doctor what was going on, he had me walk the hall. "You're right," he said. "You definitely have a limp, but I don't think this is orthopedic." He encouraged me to see a neurologist. At this point, I knew something was wrong, but I wasn't overly concerned. Little did I know, this was the beginning of my journey toward discovering my terminal illness, ALS.
This was tricky for a little while. Right after Drake, we separated our beds to make it easier for Chris to work on me throughout the night. But I was lonely and felt like I was on an island, and suddenly felt like I was a hospital patient. Eventually, we talked through it, and we got rid of the 2 beds, bought a queen, and yes, now we sleep in the same bed and hold hands all night. And Chris likes this better than before because I can no longer move her hand where I want it.
Oh my goodness, you're crazy. I don't really have much to add to that. It was a really weird time when we had our separate beds because we are both snuggly, cuddly people. We just really noticed in our relationship that having separate beds really felt like it put a barrier between us, and it really sucked. Sleeping in the same bed is where we connect. You know, even if we're not talking, we're holding hands. That's a naughty smile. The answer is yes. We sleep in the same bed.
Hi, my name is Brian and I have a story to tell. Boom, April 14th, 2020. I am diagnosed. Most doctors agree ALS is one of the cruelest diseases. It destroys every part of your body before killing you. There is no treatment, only management. Let me break it down. In 2 years, I lost the ability to walk, wipe my ass, toss a football, dance, scratch an itch, and speak. But here is something you probably don't know about ALS. I can still feel everything. I haven't lost feeling. So when I am awake, I am aware of every itch, of every nerve in my body. I just need help to deal with all of it. ALS really is a mother.
Come on. Oh, come on. Woo! Let's get it on.
Continue to ask for sex every single night like I have for the last 21 years. I think consistency is key, and I don't want ALS to change me at my core. ALS has not changed Christy at her core either as she continues to master the word no. So, we continue to flirt, we continue to talk and spend real time together, we touch and hold hands every night, and we continue to fall more and more in love. And this comes along with really incredible sex at times.
Just so y'all know, Mike is recording and he loved hearing that. Good answer. Good answer.